What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. I'm on my way to work. I thought I'd talk about some cardboard, and yeah, because that's way more interesting than actually going to work. Anyways, Pokemon 30th anniversary. I cannot wait because I have a gut feeling they did, in fact, print all of that set to the moon, which means the singles, they're all going to be cheap. They're all going to be affordable. As long as you don't buy within the first week or 2 weeks, maybe you wait a month, but we'll see, right? If it's anything like the 25th anniversary singles, then yeah, these are going to be very affordable. How many how many Charizards for the 30th anniversary you think are going to get graded and then pumped to the moon? Who knows? But I'm also excited because both 30th anniversary and Delta Rain are going to serve an important purpose for Lorcana. Now, we all know Wilds Unknown, Attack of Divine were super hyped. Very difficult to find it. Everyone was paying an arm and a leg just to have a booster box, get all of these Lorcana singles, especially the Enchanted from older sets. Now, I think Lorcana's hype is about to be stalled. It's going to be stalled by Pokemon, which is a good thing for us players and collectors. Hyperion City, I think, is going to MSRP. Speculation. This is all speculation. I have no proof, but just think about it. Does Coco have that kind of pull? You can make sense of Wilds Unknown with Toy Story, Attack of Divine with Monsters Inc. But you can't convince me that Coco has the same kind of fan base. It doesn't have the longevity that the other two had. So I cannot wait till I see all these YouTube videos, all these Instagram videos saying how hyped people are for Hyperia City, Hyper Shield cities, I like to call it, and that you should buy pre-orders for $250 a box, right? They're gonna, guys, come on, it's not the same. Now I could be wrong, right? Like I could be totally off, and it does do as well as Monsters Inc. and Toy Story. So yeah, then that's a bad day for all of us. And let's hope reprints happen for sets 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, right? Even though, funny enough, like anytime you mention reprints for Lorcana, for some reason, it sort of makes sense. For some reason, the older players, the one, not older players, but the players that have been playing it since first chapter, all hate the idea of set 9. I guess that's why nobody wanted it. They all hated the idea of that set being full of reprints. And so to them, another reprint would just like totally ruin the I guess the trajectory of the metagame. Yesterday, I bought a Chaos Rising booster box at my LGS for $170. Yeah, a little bit below market of today. It's probably going to reach that by this weekend. And I'm thinking, okay, guys, Perfect Order, Chaos Rising, Pitch Black, those are all pretty much at MSRP. Those are sets I think that are worthy to start looking at. Like, think about it. We all always wanted MSRP. Now it's here, but it's just sets we don't like. So when everyone's focused on the 30th anniversary, everyone's focused on Delta Rain, I think I'm going to be going in on Perfect Order, Chaos Rising, and Pitch Black. You hear it from all these cardboard investor channels, right? Buy the older stuff, buy the stuff no one wants. And you could choose whether to listen to it or not. It doesn't matter, guys. None of this matters. It's just cardboard. Speaking of old products to new products, there is one booster box that I'm buying that's brand new. It'll be out by tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but I guess whenever I'm uploading this on Thursday, so hopefully by Friday, right? It's Magic the Gathering, The Hobbit. I'm buying a collector's booster box because I missed out on Lord of the Rings. I missed out on the collector's special edition of that set. And so, me being a very big Tolkien fan, I want to make sure I have at least one of those because not to rip, just to have on display. Because again, I appreciate that IP, I appreciate the Tolkien world, and yeah, I feel like that's just something cool to have. But I did not know how expensive it was until I pre-ordered. I was like, "What is it normal like normally like this?" And then when I saw the actual MSRP price, I'm like, "Wow, that's not not even that much better, right?" I just wanted one box. I just want one box. That's it. And if they print that set to the moon and those boxes keep dropping, then maybe I'll buy more. Again, you buy things you like, and this is one of the few non-Pokemon, non-Lorcana stuff I'll buy. I don't play Magic. I'm interested in playing though, which to go on a tangent of Lorcana real quick, it seems like Lorcana is following the footsteps of Magic the Gathering when it comes to product and format, right? Where they announced the collector's booster box, which is a bad idea, but it's happening apparently. Then they introduced this new format, which some people have told me is like MTG's Commander. It's called Coconut format. I haven't played it yet, which isn't surprising because the creators of Lorcana, I think, used to work for Wizards of the Coast, Magic the Gathering. So I hope they don't do the collector's booster box. I've always been against that idea just because your players are also collectors. I don't know any Lorcana player that is not a collector. Never met one. I'll try to do more videos like this now that I have a new mic. And yeah, you know what? These long form videos, I'm not too used to. I'm not used to it. Like, I can't sit in my office and then do one. It has to be like, I find that the best videos I do from the top of my head happen when I'm driving to work or driving away from work. So let me know what you think. I'm still used to this. I'm more used to the Instagram short video reels. When I have an idea, I just film it, post it. That's it. Here, it seems a little more methodical, and maybe there's an art to it. So yeah, give me advice if you're already an established creator, which I know some of you are. But then again, nobody really watches my videos. None of this matters, right? None of this matters. I'm just gonna keep doing it because I got nothing better to do since I drive for work for most of the day. All right, guys, have yourselves a great week. God bless. Have a great day. Bye.